Well, hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to another edition of Jazz and Coffee, coming to you from our studios in Chester in the United Kingdom. I'm Dr. Glyn, and I'm going to be bringing you a selection of some of the nicest smooth jazz tracks to hit the industry this week. So sit back, grab your favourite beverage, and relax as we start this week's programme. And indeed, keeping up with everything really. Number 6 on the Moth FM Top 10 at the moment is 100% Cotton from Nathan Mitchell and featuring Marcus Anderson. Nathan Mitchell there, and Marcus Anderson and 100% Cotton. And of course, if you were listening to Nathan, well, here on Jazz and Coffee a couple of weeks ago, you would get the story of that. David Margam and Carlos Camillo, their latest piece is called Immune. This is it. It's currently number 3 on the Moth FM. Amazing. Beautiful piece of music there. Immune from David Margam and Carlos Camillo. Oh, we've got a big treat coming up for you very shortly. Castella. Yeah, she's come out with a beautiful little track. Written it all by herself. And features Mark Creel Jordan. It's called I Saw You. Currently number 5 on the Moth FM Top 10. All the hits here on Jazz and Coffee.
I used to walk with my head held down. I was down because my life had turned around. lift me up. Oh boy, you fill my cup. See, you came along and you lent a hand. You're more than my friend. See, you understand. I never thought I'd be here before. With love so pure, couldn't ask for more. It's not a dream, I opened my eyes. I saw you. You are my love. You are my light. You are the thing that makes everything alright. You came along when I needed you. I adore you. Yes, I love you. I never thought I'd be here before. With love so pure, couldn't ask for more. It's not a dream, I opened my eyes. I saw you. I never thought I'd be here before. With love so pure, couldn't ask for more. It's not a dream, I opened my eyes. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you.
Costello there with Mark Wheel Jordan and I Saw You. Now, brand new entry into the top 10 this week is for Elise from Styric. Sweet tune there from Sturrock for Elise, his daughter. This is Terry Waldman. It's called Determination. Bit of a funk for you. Featuring Ellis Hall. Currently number 8 on the Moth FM Top 10. Here's a program of hits.
You're the image dancing in my eyes. You fill my mind. Concentration, strong desire, knowing you're the one. My destination well defined. Passion, favorite body language, something burning. Can you feel the heat? My rhythm flow. Motivation, my life will seem incomplete till I get to hold you close. Sharing your life, so many possibilities. Sharing your life is where I'm gonna be. Determination, clearing the way. Determination, come here, baby. No vacillation, steady my course. Determination, break it down. Hoping, dreaming, praying, scheming, automatic when I saw your face. My master plan. Gonna make you sweat. Doing what it takes to make you to believe all that I understand. Golden opportunity. A loving recipe. Clearing the way. No vacillation, steady my course. Ooh, can you feel that? Look at my eyes. Eyes on the prize. Steady my course. So many possibilities. It's where I wanna be, got to be. Determination, there is no way. Determination, like a train. No vacillation, steady my course. Oh, yeah. Determination, no more to say. Determination, I am a train. No vacillation, steady my course. Determination, la 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 la. Determination, vacillation, steady. Rock steady, baby. Feel the pulse. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. We gonna go get
Terry Waldman there, and Determination featuring Ellis Hall. Very different. Not quite what Terry is normally up to, but very funky at the same time. This is a brand new track this week from Tom Bratella. Comes out today. It's called Something About You. Tom Rottello and Something About You. Alan and Alita Blake, brand new track out this weekend, Lady in My Life. Hopefully we should get Alan Blake onto the program next week. Give him a bit of a chat. Lady in My Life there from Alan and Lita Blake. This is Tamita and a rather funky version of Star Wars. To meet her there with Star Wars from the Gollywogs Are Dancing CD from way back in 1978. And we do that as a introduction to our next guest. Warren Keller, who's a renowned and published author and musician as well.
Yeah, United Kingdom. He's not on the moon.
Correct.
Wow. See, I thought you were a lunar DJ guy.
Well, you know, just because I'm on when you lot are in bed, and the other way around, yes. Yeah, it could be lunar. You never know.
No, you never know.
No.
Yeah, it's great to hear your voice. That's awesome.
Thank you. Well, welcome to Jazz and Coffee. And it's nice to have you on.
Well, you know human nature, and you don't know me very well. I'm the original glass half empty guy. So although I'm bitching and moaning at home about clouds and gray sky and and snow and rain, now I'm here and I'm like, it's so hot. So before you ask me any questions, I'd like to ask you a few. So
yeah, sure. Go on.
Do you go? Is it Glenn or Glyn?
Glyn.
Yeah, Glenn, like Glynis, it was the name that and that's what I thought. And what about the doctor? Is that a?
That's a real one. Yes.
Are you a MD or?
No, it's PhD in geology.
Oh, geology. Okay,
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's very cool. I don't know if you've ever stumbled upon my other life, which is astrophotography, astroimaging.
Really?
And,
no, I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, check out think of Dr. Carl Sagan saying billionsandbillions.com. Check out billionsandbillions.com. I've been an imager since about 2000, and in 2006 when my second round of music kind of tanked and I was about to hang myself, I turned to my hobby of astrophotography, which at that point was film, and I became a world-renowned artist, but more importantly, an author and teacher and lecturer and video tutorial maker. So before the days of YouTube, I was one of 2 or 3 people that really taught people how to process this data and such. And so it's been a blessing. I've got 2 great partners, one in Canada and one in Buffalo, New York, and they're great. And everything I make there, which isn't a huge amount, but it's certainly a nice little niche living. I get to piss it away all on music promotion. And production. It's like, there goes my quarter on this single. It's insane. It really is.
Well, quite. If ever you got loads of money and you want to lose it, become a musician.
Right. I mean, it's wonderful now after 4 years to actually see substantial royalty from either CD Baby or DistroKid, the distributors, or from CSAC, my performing rights organization, or Sound Exchange. I mean, but again, the output is pretty heavy for me anyway, and I'm sure for a lot of independent artists. And when I started, the first 5 singles were essentially home productions, and so that was, a saving of about $3,000 right there once I started, realizing I needed to up that game and really, get competitive sonically. and started working with Blake, then it changed. Then of course, I'm sure you're well familiar with Sandy Shore and SmoothJazz.com.
Yeah.
That's a small fortune, my radio promoter is great, but yeah, and after a lifetime of music and trying to hit the big stuff in rock, in country, in Nashville, it's like it's the last rodeo, and I feel like I just need to leave some kind of a legacy. It's very addictive, once you really start to see yourself on charts and realizing that people all over the world are actually hearing the music. It's very addictive. It really is.
Spontaneous grooving combustion.
Yep.
Where do you get that from?
Well, I'm sure you're familiar with the bizarre, probably bogus phenomenon of spontaneous human combustion.
Yes, I have seen
Right.
it. I'm a little bit unsure about that, to be honest.
Oh yeah. We should both be very helpfully skeptical. But no, all they found was his slippers and his pipe,
Yeah. The chair wasn't scorched at all.
Right.
He got
right.
to 270 degrees to take bone out, but it didn't scorch the chair.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was playing. I had moved to Nashville. I was there for about 10 years, and I was doing mostly the country writing thing. But I was also playing in a little jazz fusion-y, just a duo, me on horn and a real talented guy on keyboards, and we were called Parallel 12, which was kind of an out there sort of a thing. And for some reason, that spontaneous groove and combustion popped in my head. And of course, that was probably 99, early 1990s. And so once I started, getting back into music and really playing again and writing original material in about 20, I guess I was about 2017 or 18 when I started really recording. The name just, that I was like that name. It's been hiding in that one brain cell, for almost 20 years, and I just put it into usage. And of course, I knew it was long, and I knew, that could be a bit of a thing, but I never questioned it. And when things have stalled over the last few years, kind of, hitting that glass ceiling, doing well, but not getting to that next level. You say, well, maybe you just ought to go out there as Warren K, Warren Keller, Warren K, and Brendan Rothwell and I became really good friends, and he had said it, and a fellow Robert McLean at the Sundial Agency, they both said it, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to take this under advisement, but yeah, you know what? Especially this being a flute tune, to rebrand, to lose everything you built over the past 4 years, it's just, I just stuck with it.
Well, it works.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've tripped up a couple of times because it comes up on the list. It's whatever.
Right.
I'll get to it in a minute.
You can call us SGC. You can kind of try to spread that nickname around too. You can say, spontaneous groove and combustion, and then if you mention it again in the show or at the end of the tune or something, you say SGC, whatever. But I know, and it's funny when you do chart and you can the font, they can barely fit the name on the chart. It's like, what have I done?
I know. But it's a good name. But
it sticks with people. Some people like it. Some people get it, and it is what it is, as they say.
Yeah. So what's your instrument anyway?
Yes, I'm a woodwind guy, saxon
Right.
flute, and could kick myself around the block for not having stuck with keyboards. My mom was a super accomplished classical pianist and tried to get me started, and kick myself about that. And although I play guitar, I play very elemental rock, pop, country type of, and so there's no connecting the dots. I can't pick an acoustic guitar up and start playing funk or much less jazz. So thank goodness for the modern era of samples and loops and software and a few friends and a few hired guns. I was able to do those first 5 singles, and again did pretty well, basically with me at the helm producing and just saxes and flute.
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. But yeah, I mean, Brendan, again, I think so highly of him, and he's an accomplished, classically trained pianist. And so he's got, not only phenomenal bass, but he's got his own built-in abilities with keyboards. He uses a drum program like Easy Drummer or something, and he's set. And then he can spend his dough on promotion, instead of production.
Awesome. So, just to end, do you want to tell
Yeah.
people about your book again, or your website, to help other people get to it?
Sure. Well, if you've managed to memorize the name and you know how to spell spontaneous, it's spontaneous. Groovin, Groovin, no G, right? Combustion.com. So you will find us at the website, YouTube channel, Facebook band page, Instagram, Twitter, and we'd appreciate likes and follows and subscribes and all of that stuff, and spreading the word, because every little bit helps.
Absolutely. So, Name Dropper is your current track, and we'll play it now. Warren Keller there with his band Spontaneous Grooving Combustion with Blake Aaron and Name Dropper. Dave Coles and friends have got a brand new track out. It's called Wrapped Up in Your Smile. A very full orchestral arrangement there from Dave Coz and friends, and Wrapped Up in Your Smile. I came across a brand new band during the week called DZ. I'm not quite sure how we'll pronounce it, but Anyway, DZ, and featuring Ben Matthews. This is their debut single. It's called One. We are one there from DZ featuring Ben Matthews. I think we're going to be hearing a lot more from them in the time. Finishing off today's programme with Ellis White and Keeping It Real. You have been listening to Jazz and Coffee, coming to you from our studios in Chester, the United Kingdom. I'm Dr. Glynn. Our theme music is by Kirk Fisher. And until we meet next time, keep it smooth.